Good morning. This is the safety brief for Monday, May 2nd. I'm sorry I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been sick. You can still kind of hear it in my voice. But we wanted to talk to you a couple of things today that have been on our radar anyway. First thing, bypass pins. It's important that we obviously install the bypass pins, but we've had some kind of interesting instances lately. We had one Airbus where the bypass pin was put into the retention hole on the bypass box, but the flap wasn't pulled back. So even though it had the appearance of having the steering bypassed, the bypass actually was not actuated, and it caused an issue with the airplane. So like this, be sure you're putting the pin in correctly after you pull the bypass pin flap back. Now on the 737s, we've noticed a couple of things, and I wanted to take a minute to just standardize how we do this. We've seen a number of instances where the pin is installed from the center line of the airplane out. And we need to make sure that these are being installed from the outside in, as shown here. With standardization comes lower cognitive load, and we don't make mistakes when things are in routine. So please try to keep it in routine and keep it in mind that way. Next thing I want to talk about is Bravo 4. I'm reading from my notes here because there's a lot. Bravo 4 A321 airplanes have been approved for Bravo 4, and that's going to be effective on Thursday. That's May 5th, Thursday. And so the standard pushback verbiage that is relayed from the tower to the pilot is going to be as follows: push back, pull forward to Mike 1. So that is the pushback instructions. Now, there has been a briefing item going around lately, and we've been talking about this now for months, that it will be an angled push out of Bravo 4, and you can pretty well straddle that blue line with the main gears, as shown in the pictures that have been going around and the read and sign that's been going around lately. And also the CSMs will be present before every A321 push, at least for the foreseeable future, just to make sure everybody is aware of what that push is supposed to look like. So again, it's going to be a pushback at an angle a little further out than I think many of us are used to, and then pull forward to Mike 1. So when we are doing that, and this is off of a tower briefing right now, these push-pull procedures are causing the aircraft to cross over the center line at A1, A3, B2, and B4. So they're going to apply the same horseshoe rules to this area. So they're not going to push, for instance, Alpha 1 or Alpha 3, and they're not going to bring in airplanes in during that time while you're executing a push at Bravo 4. And the same thing is going to go with Alpha 3. When you push out at Alpha 3, they're not going to push Bravo 4 or Bravo 2, or they're not going to allow any airplanes to come in at that point. Along with this, and this is something that some of you may not even have any realization that was still a thing, but we are going to eliminate the T pushbacks. We just don't have enough airplanes to justify training everybody how to push to the T's, and it's just adding complexity where we don't need any. So it has been determined that the pushback to the T is going to be eliminated. The paint's still going to be on the taxiway for a while, but don't expect any pushes to the T. Going back to the idea of A321s at Bravo 4, obviously that's going to pretty well eliminate A321s at Alpha 18, and that is the intention for the time being. We're having trouble getting final authorization to get the FAA to allow us to push tail north on line India to utilize Point Purple for an escape onto Sierra. Every time we think we've got a finalized plan, the FAA says, just wait a minute, we've got one more thing we want to look at. And so this is going to go through the Chief's Pilot's office. They've got to get some charts changed. And so just in the meantime, not going to see a lot of A321s at Alpha 18 from here on out. And finally this morning, I want to talk just a little bit about the Gsap program. We have some new Gsap cards going around. They have all the same information as all the other Gsap literature on the ramp right now. So if you know anything about the Gsap, you already know about this program. But these little cards are available in the union office, and when somebody's over here, you can grab one off of the safety desk. But for a synopsis, the Gsap program is a confidential means by which to report safety instances and concerns. It has proven very effective in showing us things safety-wise that maybe we would not have otherwise been aware of. So if you have any questions about the Gsap program, come see me or Denise or any of the other advocates that are listed on the Gsap union site, unionsafe141.org. And we can tell you everything you need to know about the Gsap program and how that works. But in the meantime, come grab one of these cards. I've got a few on the board outside of the union office too. So that's all I've got for today. Questions, comments down in the doobly-doo down here. And be sure to get us on the hotline if you have any immediate questions or concerns. Until next time, thank you.